Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for coming back by the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. I'm excited to bring to you the next two titles on the Atlantic 75th Anniversary Acoustic Sounds. You've got Kick by INXS, Bad Company, Straight Shooter. I'll be doing two separate videos. Today I'll be doing the INXS review, and I'll drop the Bad Company review tomorrow. Pretty excited about these two albums. I never was a huge INXS fan, but of course, growing up in the 80s, you could not avoid hearing them. They're a very popular band. This, I think, was their sixth album. I think this thing has sold over 20 million albums worldwide and had 4 top 10 hits. I think it got up to number 3 on the Billboard 200 or 100, whatever it was at the time. But this was their big, really breakthrough album. And this is mastered by Ryan K. Smith from an EQ'd Dolby tape copy, according to the Acoustic Sounds website. So I guess they couldn't find the original analog tapes, or something happened to them. But we'll see how this sounds, and I'm sure it's probably still going to sound very good. So I'm going to open this up. We're going to drop it on, and you know, as always on this channel, we just don't just talk about the albums. We actually play them, and we get to listen to them together, and that's part of the fun of it for me. So I'm going to open this up, and we'll talk a little bit more about INXS, which the band was actually formed in Australia in 1977. I didn't realize they had started that earlier. I think their first couple of albums were independent or small labels, and I think their third album was on Atlantic Echo. So I'm not that familiar with this album. I mean, I know the hit songs on here. Of course, I've heard some of those, but I'm not that familiar with this. So this was kind of a new experience for me in listening to this. I don't have any other versions of this at all. I never owned it on CD or anything. So this is going to be interesting. Listen, for sure. Probably one of those ones that I probably wouldn't have bought. But again, this is what's nice about this Acoustic Sound series, this Atlantic series, is that it gives such a wide cross-section of music that it's a lot of fun to collect. And a lot of these I probably wouldn't have purchased, but I'm really glad to have picked up these so far, because all of these have been very great sounding records. They've been great pressings. They sound good. And it's really familiarized me with a lot of records that I probably wouldn't have purchased otherwise. So, and they're all pretty solid albums. So this is a 1987 release. Again, all of these are just tip-on jackets, and they're heavy duty, and you can't really, the numbered edition. And I've subscribed to the series, so I get them all. So let's open this up. Comes with the new flyer here, which shows some of their new series, Pablo series, Bluesville series, and shows some of the Atlantic titles that have been released up to this point. You got the Atlantic insert that explains the series. This one here looks like it comes with an insert that has the lyrics, and here is the record. And I'll play a song off of each of these records. Again, this is 45 RPM, 2 LPs, or 245 12-inch records, I should say. And again, just nice presentation. These really make it, this series really makes it nice, collectible series, you know. So I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna drop the needle on this and have a listen on my Fluence RT85 with the Ortofon Blue, going through the Ship Monty preamp into my Yamaha HS8 speakers. I'm gonna clean this off, and then we're gonna have a listen. So far, out of all of these Acoustic Sounds records. I've had one that I had to get them to send me a replacement just for one, and because it had a warp to it. Other than that, these have all been stellar. No issues with them. Nice and quiet, flat. So leave your feedback, you know, on your experience so far with these records for this series. Again, this is, you know, Chad's taken a lot of my money. Every time I turn around, they've got something new. I'm interested in getting some of these Bluesville releases, and there's always something that he's got coming out that I want. The new Bill Evans, this new series that's coming out, the UHQR Bill Evans, certainly look interesting. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on those or not. They're 150 bucks a piece. So, and if I get one, I want to get both, and that's going to be 300 bucks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route or if I'm going to go with the craft version of those that I still don't have. So, been thinking about that. If any of you guys have any experience with these, with the new craft OJCs for those Bill Evans, let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to put on side one. Guns in the Sky, New Sensation, Devil Inside. So we'll probably listen to at least a couple of those tunes on side one, and then I'll pull out the other record and we'll listen to at least a tune off of that. So appreciate you guys hanging out. And again, love your feedback. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you guys haven't already subscribed so you can know when the new reviews are coming out. Okay. Sounds really good. Guitars have a really, the mix is really nice. This I think was originally mixed by Bob Clearmountain, I believe. So that's the first track. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go into this next one, which everybody knows. Atlantic hated this record when they first heard it. They didn't want to put it out. Nice flat record, quiet. really hear everything nice. It's a really good mix. It's got a warm sound to it. You know, no one would know that it was from the digital, from the Dolby tape, EQ'd tape versus the original master. I don't think anybody would know that. Bass sounds really nice. They really went for a funk sound on this album, and again, Atlantic hated the record when they first heard it, and they actually offered $1 million to redo the record, and evidently they got some positive feedback from college radio stations, and they decided to stick with it and had themselves a huge album here. So there's your first two songs. I think I'm gonna clean off the second record. You guys wanna hang around, listen to it a little bit more. Sounds really good. I think if you're an INXS fan, you're gonna really dig this. If you're a fan of this album. You know, we've heard this song millions of times, right? Thousands of times. But those guitars sound great. Vocals. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off, put on the second record. I like to play at least a song from each of the records so I can kind of give you a full review. So far, very quiet, sounds really good. Vocals sound fantastic. The guitars really sound nice. It's a great mix. I'm digging it. I mean, and again, this is not one of those albums that, you know, that really caught my attention when it first came out in '87. So let's put this on. Let's see, what song should we put on here? I guess we'll put on the third side, which will be Wildlife, Never Tear Us Apart. So we'll throw that on and have a listen to that before we close out the video. It's It's averaging about 3 songs per side, so which is what you'd expect with 45.
Take one step out the door. Look around for a whole lot more. I feel the distance.
So on this album, you got, of course, Michael Hutchence, lead vocals, Andrew Ferris, keyboards, guitars, Tim Ferris, guitars, Kirk Pengilly, or Pengilly, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, guitar, sax, backing vocals, Gary Beers on bass, backing vocals, and Joe Ferris, drums and percussion, backing vocals. This was produced by Chris Thomas, engineered by David Nicholas, mixed by Bob Clearmountain at Air Studios. A little bit of information there for you guys. And of course, this version is from the EQ'd Dolby tape, mastered by Ryan K. Smith. Sounds fantastic. So, for top 10 singles: New Sensation, Never Tear Us Apart, Devil Inside, and Need You Tonight. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let it play Never Tear Us Apart here after this, and we'll close out the video. Thanks for joining me. Another good outing here. Doing Bad Company next, so stay tuned for that. All right, next is, here we go.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing.
Vocals sound fantastic.
You were there. 2 worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live I
definitely a thumbs up on this one. Again, if you're an INXS fan, I think you're going to be pleased with this. This is pretty much, this album is pretty new to me other than the big hits. So I think it sounds really warm. Vocals sound nice. The mix is nice. Everything's evenly balanced. It's got a lot of depth to it. Nothing steps on anything, you know, everything, you can hear everything clear enough. So yeah, I'm digging it. Mystifies the next tune, and I'll go out on that one. How about that? Appreciate you guys joining me again. Another hit.
And misty, streets are blue. Almond gloves that chill the vine. Some silken moment goes on forever, and we're leaving broken hearts behind. Mystify.
Such a great job recording vocals back then, you know, that warmth and that.
Mystify me. I need perfection. Some twisted selection.
All right, folks, happy listening. We'll see you on the next episode. Take care.